Good day, guys. Being here. Today we're going to try this shape. Okay, so let's start. So first we need to create a generic model, adaptive. And so first let me just explain how we're going to model this shape. So there will be a base point and up, so this will be the top, so offset from this base point, okay, and then offset from here, so and then this will be the maybe I'll just draw something like this. So this is the horizontal offset from this point, and then we create a curve, so from this base point, so this will become the main what do we call it, structure. And then from sorry, I draw it again, go up here, right? And then from this point go up, go to the other side, and then we will need to create some profiles, and 1, 2, 3 to create this surface. Once we have the surface, we can then use divided surface to create these grids, okay, and then eventually we can apply another adaptive point, so to create this. So eventually we have this shape. Okay, so quite simple, right? So let's start. First, in this adaptive family, let's place it. Maybe I'll just place in the middle. Okay, so make adaptive, and then place another point, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the horizontal work plan, place it, and then pick this point, go up, and then so this will be the height. So and then we can create a parameter, let's call it h, instance, and okay. So actually let me think, I'm going to create a parameter. So let me think, what do we call it? Because I call it base length, or but I just call it base. It will be a length parameter, and I'm going to use this so we can link all the other parameters to this. Okay, so for example, I'll just use this. I'll give it like a 300. Okay, and then for the height, I'll just call it like a equals 10 times base. Okay, so 10 times base. So every time I change the base, it will change sorry, not x times. Okay, so every time I change the base, and it will change the height, right? So okay, I think I'll do this 300. Okay, good. And then what's next? We need to, let's connect these 2 points and make it reference line. Place another point you draw on face, place onto this reference line. So the reason why we do this is we can have a rotation angle parameter, so we can change the angle. I'll just create an angular parameter instance, okay, and okay. So now if I change, if I show reference plan and uncheck the show normal reference plan, so you can see all these reference plan we can use to place points. So we place another point, use draw on work plan, set work plan, tab, pick the vertical, and place onto this. So looks like there's no warning, means it's wasn't place it properly. So let's Control Z, do it again. Set work plan, tab, and place it onto the point. So you should see this one. see the warning. Okay, so click OK. Now we can select that point, offset. So this will be the offset. So let's create let's call this what do we call this? Maybe call it R. So because like a radius from this point, instance. Okay and okay. So for the radius, for now I'll just use 10 times base as well. So okay, so now we need to create an arc. So we just need to place a point just close to this point. So I'll change this one to segment length, maybe give it like 10 mil. And also for here, because I want this one to be in this end to be flat, because if we create a spline through points now, you can see it's not very flat here. So Control Z. So I'm going to connect these two, make it reference line, place another point, draw on face, rotate a little bit, draw on face, place it here, and then measure from this end. I'll use segment length again, give it 10. So now this time, if I select these four points, altogether 4, and create a spline, you can see it's more like a tangent to this horizontal line. Okay, so and make it reference line. So now this is the main like structure. So maybe we can drag this up to the top. Okay, so now we need to place some point on this reference line. Use draw on face. So if we're going to use normalized curve parameter, so it doesn't really matter. So when we change the scale, they will stay always in on the line at that percentage. So for example, currently 59% from this point to here. Okay, so place one point, another point. Let me think, how many do we need? We need maybe create have a 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. Yeah, I think that maybe another point here. So let's just place another one here. Okay, so now we can, from this point, we can use draw on work plan and tab and place and okay, and then we can just offset this one and place another one, draw on work plan, set work plan, tab and place and okay, and here. And I'm not sure about where I need to place this yet, but we will find out. Okay, so another one, maybe not. So we can connect here to here. So let's try. If I select, there are 2 points here, so just select 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at the shape. I think this one's okay. Maybe increase a little bit, maybe a little bit, and then connect. Let's connect these two. Okay, so connect these two. I just want to check, see the, like, I wanted to create this shape, right? Maybe this point need to go back a little bit. This one, don't know. Okay, so maybe we should have another half. So okay, so for this one, let's create a parameter. Let's call it maybe W1 instance and okay and okay. So place another point. So on the other side, so it will be negative W1. So let's create a W1 negative. Okay, and then go to family types. W1 negative equals negative W1. Okay, and then and another one here, and tab and place and OK. So this one will be W2. Okay, so W2 instance, okay, and then this one will be W2 negative instance, okay and okay. Go to family types, W2 negative equals negative W2. Apply, okay. So now let's connect one. Oh, hang on. Make sure that's because there are 2 points there. Only select one and create spline through points. The shape of this one should be exactly the same as on the other side if you apply those parameters properly. So let's just change them to auto reference line. Okay, so now let's have a look at the shape. Not too bad. Yeah, I think it's okay. Maybe just try to adjust this. Let me go up. Maybe reduce this a little bit. And reduce this a little bit. Yeah, I'm not very sure, but yeah. So you can always spend time trying to, trying to make it. Anyway, so I won't waste time on this. So okay, so this is only so we're going to need 3 sets of profiles. This is only one, and then we need another one in the middle, and then another one here. So let me think. We might also want to yeah, for the middle one we might need another point. So let's just place another one, use drawn word plan, and then maybe for this one we can just use the midpoint here. So we can probably just connect these two, and it might work. It might not. And then so this is profile 2, so this is profile 3, and then we need another one. So for this smaller one, we can just draw a little 2 points, place 2 points, you draw on face, and then just connect them. So I'll check this one. So this is 0.97. I'll just make 0.97 in this one, and I'll just type the other way. I'll change this one and then 0.97 as well. So make sure they are exactly the same length, same location, relative locations. So now let's try to create some shape. Okay, so so this one, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reference lines, and create form. Okay, so we have this. Not too bad. So now we can. Oh, actually, let me just stop a little bit. Go back. So we're going to try to link all these together to the base. Okay, so 300. So this is apparently we can use base times 3, right? So oops, lowercase base, and then all good. And then this one is 300 times 4.5 base times 4.5. Okay, apply. So it should almost same, but I think angle. So angle's fine. Oh, hang on. Ooh, this is not expected. Maybe let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Don't worry too much about it. Oh no, another one. Okay, so yeah, I think now if we change the base, like the whole thing will change. Where's base here? So change it to, for example, change it to 200, become smaller, 400, become bigger. The whole thing become bigger, right? But we can still, excuse me, we can still try to, because if we want some variation, so we don't want, all like one size or one shape. We want this one so to be slightly different. We can you can always create a number parameter to replace these tens. For example, you can have a parameter for this one, and then you can control the number. So you can only change height if you need to. Okay. Let me just quickly show you how to do it. So you just need to create a new parameter. So I'll just call it what do I call it? An height variation for height VH. How about that? And then you just need to use I think you need to use number. Okay, instance and okay. So now we have this. So for now, I'll just type in 10 for now, and then I'll just copy this one, Control C, go back to the height, and replace the 10. So now you can use this one. If you do not change this one, if you change the base, it will still change the overall together with the other dimensions. But if you only want to change the height, you just go here. So for example, I want to make it higher, so 12. Oops. Yeah, so you can see the width and the offset from this point to this point is the same, but only change the height, right? So only change the height of this. So with this, you can do the same to, for example, you can replace this with another, so you can call it maybe a VR. You can also replace with all these 4.5, 3. So yeah, I think that's it. So now the next step is we are going to add these. Okay, so it's quite simple. So first we need to use divided surface, right? And then select one of them. I think we need to change this one to 30. Just increase. Oh no, not this one. Change this one to 2. Yep. So change this one to, for example, 30. So the reason why we use 2 is if I go turn on the nodes, you will see. So this is to allow us to have one. Imagine this is a line. We have 1, 2, 3. So we can create a curved shape. If we do not have the middle nodes, it will be always flat. So from this point to this point, all flat. Okay, so let's do the same to the other side. 30, right? So it's 30 and 2. And also turn on the nodes. And also we are going to use another adaptive family to create that shape. So let's go to create a new family, generic model, adaptive. So in this family, we're going to place 6 points. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make them adaptive. Okay, so we will need to create. Oh, hang on, sorry. we need to create a profile like a V shape, right? So we will have V shape, not that much V shape, but yeah, we will need 3. So for here, so I'll just do the last one first. Connect them, okay, and then make place a point. Use draw on face, and place another point. Use draw on world plan. So tab, pick the horizontal point, and place it onto it, and then I'll just offset it. So we can create a parameter. So let's call it offset, and type is okay. So and okay, so that's, and then we can just connect these two. Oh, hang on, sorry, this and this. So we have a profile. So see here, so this one and this one. So make them reference line, and then we need to do the same for the second. For this one, let me think. Yeah, we can just do the same for this bit, and place a point, use draw on face, and place another one, use draw on world plan, and offset. I'll just link that offset, so same as that one, and connect, and then make them reference line. Okay, so the last one, or the first one, this reference line, yeah. And this time I want to still offset, but I want to reduce the, oh sorry, wrong one, point, draw on world plan, set world plan, and place it on the point. But this time, instead of use the same offset, I'll just create a new one. Okay, so I'll call it offset 2, maybe still type. Okay, and then I want to use a formula divide by 2, so smaller offset, and then connect them, and make them reference line, and then we can create a profile. So trying to pick the V shape only, tab, and create a form. Okay, so we have this. Doesn't really matter how it looks here. We just need to, and also I'm going to just add an angular parameter so we can play with the angle of this edge. Okay, so now let's load this one into this family, and we're going to place. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So now we just need to click on repeat, and this will automatically place, right? And also, so you can see the edge is currently quite smooth. It's because the offset, it's the direction of the offset. So what we can do is we can select it, edit type, so that we can try. Okay, so maybe 60 degrees. Let's see what happens. Can't really see any difference, probably because we need to increase offset. Yeah, that's better. So now if I look from the top, still not very, yeah, I think I'm not too bad. Yeah, maybe you need to increase the offset a little bit more, like double. I think that's probably it, right? And okay, so now we can do the other side. Create component. Let's start from 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, so the same, just repeat. Okay, so looks like it's on the other direction. That's fine. Try to pick one. Check this box. Okay, so now we have this. Yeah, I think that's quite good. So for example, if we go back, how about we increase the overall size? We can just, if we need to increase the overall size, we can just apply the change the base. So this will increase it. If we need to adjust the individual dimensions, for example height, we can adjust this. That's okay. Yeah, so good. And then of course for this, what do we call this, for the structure, you can just do a sweep and from here to here. I think it's easy enough for you to do it. Okay, so so this is it. If the next step is you can load this into another family, or you can load it into, how about we try to load this one into a project. So it's a adaptive family, so you can just basically play like a place on face. Okay, place it, and let's go to 3D view. Okay, so why is this? Okay, so I know what's going on here, because when we place this profile here, it's not matching the other side. Yeah, that's fine. It's easy fix. So you can see it's probably this one's 0.5. Let's check this one. 0.5 as well. Interesting. Not sure what happened, but anyway, so I'll leave it to you. Maybe there's some points is not matching, but yeah, don't know which one. Yeah, you can try to figure it out. In this, maybe I'll do this one. So you can just uncheck this one to make it a model line. So, and then it will be visible in the project. Right. It's very skinny. Anyway, so yeah, you can copy paste. You can rotate, I believe. Rotate just like a normal family. You can rotate. You can, for example, I want this one to 400, and to make it smaller, so you can have multiple of them. So like that can be quite interesting for landscape. Shade structure. It's not full plan. Okay, so it's not full plan. Don't model this as a plant and place in your room. It's not for that. It's more for like a outdoor, like a shade structure. Anyway, so this is it. I will upload this family so you can have a play. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.